Yep, the time has come. I know, I've only just got it looking how I wanted it as well, but in typical Luke fashion, it's time to part ways with the M140i. In this video, I'm going to delve into the reasons why I'm selling up and basically just do a walk around in case anyone wants to buy it. I'll be sad to see it go, but I've got a bad case of car ADHD, and there are plenty of other motors out there that I want to try before the inevitable, oh, let's settle down, have a kid and buy a Zafira stage happens. No mucking about today, let's get into it. Now, without a doubt, this is the best car that I've ever had, and I genuinely don't think that you can get a better all-rounder than an M-Lite for the price, but I'll save that argument for another video, and I'll keep making them on the 140 until it goes. Why are you getting rid of it then, Luke? Good question. I don't know, really. I'm writing this script up now trying to find the answer for myself, to be honest, but in reality, I just don't keep cars any longer than 18 months. I get itchy feet and just want a new one when I leave it any longer than that. Even though I make YouTube videos, I've still got a normal sized bank account. I haven't quite made it to the same level as that 8-year-old kid who reviews toys yet, so I can't just keep buying more cars without selling one, unfortunately. And although I love it, it's got to go to make space for something else. I'm not 100% sure on what to go for next, so feel free to leave your suggestions down below for me to have a look through and give me some inspiration. But I thought it'd be fun to try and get behind the wheel of a few potential candidates over the next couple of videos, so you've got that to look forward to if you actually give a toss. I do fancy something manual, maybe front wheel drive with an LSD so I can get some laps under my belt at a track, but on the other hand I wouldn't mind an old classic, and I'm talking like Porsche 944 rather than a Reliant Robin, but we'll see how things go. I'd be lying if I said I was bored of the car. Every time I get in this thing it leaves a monumental smile on my face, whether it's because of the power of it, the fact you can kick the back end out whenever you like, or because it snaps necks when you're driving through the town. I don't know, take your pick. But yeah, it's a class piece of kit. Now, if you've watched all my videos before, you can probably just skip to the giveaway at the end because I'm just going to run you through everything on the car. Optional extras, mods, servicing, you know, stuff like that. But if you're new around here and you're interested in buying it and you've never seen it before, I'm going to hand it over to real life Luke now, who's going to try and give you a walk around tour with a camera rather than doing this voiceover stuff. In a bit. Hello again. That was a bit of a fill, wasn't it? But nevertheless, it's time for me to give you a quick walk around tour of the car just to show it off if you haven't seen it before. In typical BMW owner fashion, I'm parked in a place where I shouldn't be, so let's get straight into it. Now, the wrap still blows my mind every single time that I see it, but we'll take a closer look at that in a minute. The first thing that you've probably noticed is that I've retired the AB58 BMW plate, or a B58 BMW. And yes, I am selling it. Well, I'm doing one of those bonus ball things, so if you want to get involved and buy a ticket, then I'll leave all of the details down in the description below. So to me, the M140i is a pretty tame looking hot hatch, hence why I decided to switch it up with this colour scheme a bit so it stood out a little bit more. And it's a little bit mucky at the moment, I won't lie. I washed it like 2 days ago, but the roads have been horrendous, and while I'm talking about washing cars, I might as well announce the winner of the Doozy giveaway for January. There you go, mate. Congratulations. But you're not here for that, so let's just take a deeper look at this wrap. Now, I have already done a video on this, but it just blows my mind every single time I open one of the doors. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than doing a normal colour change, but if you're going to do it, you need to do it properly, and the lads at Wrap Monkey who've done this have done an absolutely amazing job getting in all of the nooks and crannies that I didn't even think were possible to wrap. Now, a lot of people were shouting at me for having silver wheels and not painting them black, but I just didn't want to have black wheels on this car. I don't really like black wheels in general at all, to be honest. But what I did want to do though was black out the rest of the trim and the body panels that were either ferric grey or chrome. The RK tuning diffuser, which is gloss black, really sets off the back end, and the rear spats by Maxton Design, which even I wasn't a fan of at first, have really started to grow on me. The matching Maxton Design skirts down the side of the car are a must as well in my eyes, and I'll pop the wheel specs on screen so you can take a screenshot because I must still get 10 DMs a week asking what I'm running. The M-style mirror caps are fitted with smoked sequential indicators. Try saying that when you're pissed. And of course, Jamie at Total Tinting sorted me out with a chameleon windscreen tint, which I know isn't to everyone's taste, but it's easily removed if you don't like it. The eyelids on the headlights were also wrapped by the guys at Wrap Monkey, and the front end is nothing out of the ordinary. There's a KSB front splitter, wrapped canards and some black kidney grills. I've also de-chromed all of the badges as well, just so the only bit of silver on show is the wheels, just so they pop out a little bit more. And this spoiler was from eBay, and don't ask me for the link because I have no idea where the listing's gone. I did actually have it painted so it matches the mineral grey paint under the wrap, and the fitment is spot on. Jumping inside now, I can take you through some of the factory options that we have. So, of course, we have the Pro Nav, which instantly adds on 5k to the asking price. And down here we have the switch for the different driving modes. This car in particular has the adaptive suspension option, which does provide a noticeable difference in the ride, but if you're really into setting up your car for going around the bends, then most people just do away with it and go for some form of aftermarket coilover anyway. The reason I chose a pre-shadow car is because I wanted a coral red leather interior, because it went really nice with the mineral grey paint, even though I ended up wrapping it. And currently the car is sat on 36,725 miles at the time of recording this, and I'm fairly sure that it's due its next annual service around the March-April time, since I've done nowhere near the mileage that I normally do over the past year. It'll only be a minor service too, because I had the plugs changed prior to mapping it with the BM3 Stage 1 software, so it's running around 415 brake horsepower at the moment. It comes with all the mod cons that you'd expect in a newish car, you know, cruise control, voice control, automated lights, wipers, and with it being an auto, I decided to map the gearbox too because the standard ZF gearbox is a little bit laggy. There we have it then. Fingers crossed that covers everything that you might want to know about the car. If it's not already on eBay when this video goes live, then I will update the description as soon as possible with a link to the listing so you can see everything that I've just covered on there. And yeah, if you want to be in with a chance of winning 2 bottles of Doozy Car Care cleaning products for completely free, then just leave the video a like and comment something down below. I'll draw a winner at random at the end of the month and have the product shipped straight to your door. Again, maybe write down what you think I should get next and give me some ideas. 2 birds, 1 stone, innit? That's it for now though. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!